bedrooms, 2 floors. One's ours and one's yours. And though there's not much space, it's such a nice place. The minute that we saw it, we knew we got 2 up, 2 down. We found ourselves a place in the heart of town. We got 2 up, 2 down. 2 up, 2 down.
Oh, it's no good. My head's grown since last year.
The hat's shrunk, that's all. You must have packed it away damp. Now, come on, pull.
Oh, you don't have to wear a bobble hat to go camping, it's not required by law.
No, but it suits you. You look good in a hat. It adds charm and distinction to an otherwise ordinary face.
I don't think my face is ordinary.
Oh, it is, Stan. In the nicest possible way. I mean, that's one of the reasons I married you, your ordinary face. You don't look the type that would do anything reckless. Now, you mustn't be ashamed of your dull features.
I don't want to be ordinary. I want to be interesting, and I don't think I am ordinary. Not with my collection of the coins of the realm.
I think that interesting people are often deeply troubled, actually.
Well, I'm deeply troubled. What with them 2 upstairs, and Lola not talking, and the electricity board sending me estimated accounts all the time. I'm deeply troubled.
Well, that's why you need this weekend in the country. You need to hear the wind rustle through the long grass and smell sausages cooking over an open fire.
Over a double-burner propane gas camping stove, Sheil. But I won't enjoy it, not leaving them alone in the house. I mean, we've never left them alone before.
They can look after themselves.
Oh, yes, I'm sure they can, you know. But I'll be worried, you know, all the time. We'll come back next week and find half a dozen problem families living here. And a maggot farm in the back garden.
Well, I think they're developing a sense of responsibility. Especially now they've started to pay us a bit of rent.
Rent? You call it rent? You know what I've had so far? 4 IOUs, a library ticket and a pan of lentil soup.
Yeah, well, they don't believe in money as such.
Except the takeaway in the pub.
Well, if they're up to Jimmy and Flo, they pay for everything with soup and homemade buttons. They say that it's society.
Yes, I know. Society's to blame. It's no good. They'll have to come with us. You better go and tell them.
Why can't you go and tell them?
Well, I've got Lola's packing to do.
Stan, why does she need a blanket?
Well, budgies come from warm climes, you know.
She doesn't. She comes from a pet shop in Timperley.
I'm talking about her distant forebears who flitted about the jungle.
There aren't any jungles in Timperley.
Oh, just go and tell Jimmy and Flo.
Only I don't want you to make any remarks about Mrs. Colclough's legs. Farmer Colclough has been most hospitable to us over the years, and I don't want our relationship undermined by any hilarity about his wife's legs.
Jimmy's not a sexist pig, are you, Jimmy?
No, of course not, love. I only remark on ladies' legs if they're pretty. Like Sheila's.
Oh, thank you.
That's sexism, Jimmy.
Oh, I don't think he meant anything by it, Flo. It was just a friendly compliment.
That's right. It'll be great, won't it, love? Get away from the stench and frenzy of the suburban nightmare. Though, when I say stench and frenzy, Sheila, I don't mean we're not very happy living here. No, it's just that Flo's been feeling a bit peaky lately, what with running the creche for women in commerce.
The what?
I look after Rose's baby while she does part-time at the greengrocer's.
I see. Now, have you got a tent?
Well, Annibal's got a marquee we could probably have. It was left over from the Free Festival of Harmony and Liberation at Glastonbury Hill. It was the latrine tent.
Very nice.
It's in pink and white stripes with a frill round the top. Very spacious. It seats 2 dozen.
Of course, Annibal's living in it at the moment, love, isn't he? Yes. And then there's Gretchen and these 2 ankle biters. Oh, and he'll want to bring Terence.
Who's Terence?
His ferret. He's got a bald patch, but he's very friendly.
Well, I'll have to go and ask Stan.
Oh. Hedgehogs roasting on an open fire. Jackdaws pecking at your nose. Great, eh, Flo?
I hope Farmer Colclough doesn't use chemical fertilisers. I mean, we may have to challenge his assumptions about farming methods, especially if he keeps animals. We may have to say to him, there's only one livestock it's humane to keep, the bee.
Look, love, it's only a weekend in the country. You can't reorganise British agriculture in 3 days.
Oh, it depends on the peasantry. If the peasantry, or in this case, Farmer Colclough, is ripe for enlightenment, our arrival could well spark off an agrarian revolution.
All right, then. What's all this about striped marquees, children and ball ferrets? I'm not taking part in any travelling circus show, you know. You'll just have to think of something else to sleep in.
Well, how about a teepee, Jimmy? We could build one like Henry's. We have a friend called Henry Collins who lives in a teepee in Northumberland. It's constructed to the traditional pattern used by the Comanche Indians. Except he couldn't get the buffalo skins, so he used dustbin liners.
He lives on edible fungus and wild rhubarb and goes hunting with his bow and arrow. Amazing what he catches.
Oh, mostly foul diseases, I should imagine. Yes.
He's well into self-sufficiency. He charts his life entirely by the movement of the planets. Like, he only washes his hair when there's a full moon.
Oh, like I suppose he only washes his smalls when he sees Ailey's comet. He mustn't half bong.
Actually, he's very clean, with him being Aquarius.
Yes, anyway, just let us know when you've decided what you're going to sleep in, and I'll let you have a copy of the camp regulations and duty roster. OK?
The what?
The camp regulations, you know, potato peelings to be buried, mess tins to be scoured out after each meal, no smoking in the tents, and no talking after lights out, that kind of thing. Now, for the duty roster, yes, you're C and Flo's D. So on the first day, A gets the breakfast. That's me. Only we don't arrive there till tea time, right? So it's C, that's you. So you get the tea, Flo fetches the wood, and Sheila's responsible for water purification and insect repellent and so on. Now, on the second day...
All right, Stan, all right, I get the idea. A polishes the tent pole while B and C whitewash the sleeping bags. I thought this was supposed to be an holiday, Stan.
Now, you can only enjoy camping if you're organised.
No, you're wrong, mate. You've got to let it happen, Stanley. You've got to be spontaneous. Be natural.
Yes, that reminds me, yes, must pack some more laxative chocolate. Oh, yes, and one word of advice, don't skimp on the quality of your tent pegs. It's a false economy. All right? Thank you.
Well, we've got some polythene bags. Perhaps if we stuck them together with insulating tape, we could make a small wigwam.
Item 1, Lola.
Yes.
No, don't say yes, say check.
Check.
Check. Item 2, tent.
Check.
Check. Item 3, sleeping bags.
Yeah. Check. Stan, this is ridiculous. You can see all the stuff's here.
Cast your mind back, Sheila. 2 years ago. You'll recall that I left you in charge of packing and you forgot the most important item.
OK, check.
Lola's seed tray.
OK. Sleeping bags, check.
She had to eat out of a sardine tin, you know.
OK, check.
Check. Right. Item 4, camping wardrobe.
Check.
Morning, campers. Here's our gear. And here's our tent. One sheet of polythene.
You can't make a tent out of that, Where's your poles? Where's your guy ropes? Where's your pegs?
Unnecessary, Stan. We can improvise a little shelter with this that'll keep just as snug as your collapsible three-bed semi-detached there.
Well, where did you get the polythene?
Pegged out over the cabbages in next door's garden.
You need a proper tent. You'll get pneumonia lying on damp grass.
Sheila, humankind has camped out since the dawn of history. In holes and caves, under pelts and hides, beneath leaves and wattle.
And more recently, sheets of polythene.
Oh, I was coming to polythene. I was only up to wattle. After wattle, there were crudely woven fabric shelters, lean-tos, hovels, rough-hewn log cabins.
And coming right up to the present
Then
day.
there was canvas and tarpaulin, shanties.
And sheets of polythene. The point that Flo's making is...
Coracles and hammocks.
Thank you, Flo. The point that Flo's making is you don't need all these trappings of so-called civilization, Sheila. I mean, what's this?
Oh, that's our new portaloo. It's much more dainty than squatting in the nettles.
What's this thing here?
A camping wardrobe. It holds up to 6 frocks without crumpling.
Not necessary, Sheila. None of this is necessary, love.
We want to feel at one with nature. Our crude shelter open to the distant hooting of the owl borne upon freshening wind, the heady scent of heather and gorse.
What if it pours with rain?
Well, we'll come in with you.
Get that tent out of there. The tent goes in last because it's coming out first. Now, careful packing pays dividends on arrival, Jimmy. It can save valuable minutes.
Especially if it's dark when we get there.
Absolutely.
Which at this rate it will be. Now, come on.
Hold it. Number 1. Packed in foodstuffs and other non-perishable supplies, right? All the stuff we won't need immediately we arrive.
OK, Sheila, let's have the snowshoes, the stepladder, and the cement mixer, love. I love to go a-wandering along the mountain track. Come on, a 1, 2, 3. I love to go a-wandering. You're not joining in, Stan.
Stop juggling that budgie. She'll get car sick.
Sick as a parrot, eh? You fancy a drop of cider?
She doesn't like cider.
I bet she's never tried it. Annabel's ferret practically lives on cider, you know. I bet if she had a sip of this, she'd be dancing about, giggling and telling woodpecker jokes.
What's a woodpecker joke?
I'll tell you a woodpecker joke. Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Knock, 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 knock.
Who's there?
Timber! That's a woodpecker joke.
Oh, I don't get it. Lola does not want an aniseed ball.
Come on.
No!
Come on, Stan. She's on her holidays.
She is visibly drooping, Stan. Perhaps we could let her out of the cage. She could fly around the van.
No. Sheila, get that cage in the front. I want that budgie where I can see her.
Ooh, you're so possessive, Stanley. You wait till she's a teenager.
She'll run away and join a gang.
Yep. Elle's budgies, all on little plastic motorbikes.
All right, OK. I can take a joke, and so can Lola. But not when I'm driving. Right, first thing to do is pitch camp.
How about over there?
No long grass harbours damp and insects. Should be avoided wherever possible.
How about down there, Stan?
You know, if we camp near the stream, there's a danger of flooding.
What's wrong with up there?
That's too exposed. What we want is somewhere more sheltered, away from trees because of fire risk and possible thunderstorms. Slightly sloping for drainage, close to a water supply, not too stony or uneven, and not too marshy. Away from stagnant water on account of mosquitoes, facing east so we get the sun early in the day, with a good view and access to the van.
Go on then, Stan. You decide.
Right. Here.
Here.
Here. Right, Sheila, we'll pitch the tent, then you go and tell Farmer Colclough we've arrived while I make a pot of tea.
Don't move!
What? What is it?
You nearly trod on it.
It's only a toadstool, Florence.
Not only a toadstool, I'm pretty sure it's a wood bluet toadstool.
She's been reading Know Your Mushrooms and Other Edible Fungi. That'll be one of the other edible fungi.
Right. I can make a delicious casserole out of this.
It won't go very far between four of us, will it, Flo?
No, but I can probably find some shaggy ink cap and a couple of common puffballs.
I'm not eating shaggy anything.
Or anything common.
I mean, they're all poisonous, them things.
They're edible, Stan.
Look, I am not saying you can't eat them. I mean, they are probably edible. It's just that after you've eaten them, you die.
We're having a proper tea. A nice tin of chunky steak with instant mash and processed peas.
To go with that, can I suggest a salad of puffballs and juicy fungus? Or if you don't fancy that, we could substitute what we call deceivers. These are edible mushrooms which look very deadly poisonous toadstools, but are actually delicious. I'll see what I can find anyway.
We're all going to be writhing in agony by supper time.
Can I tempt you to a wood bluet?
No, thank you.
Oh, you should try it. They're delicious.
Hey! Leave that gate open. If you find the gate shut, you leave it shut. If you find the gate open, you leave it open.
Sorry. I just came to tell you we're here.
I can see that.
Yes. Well, we're camping in the field by the stream, if that's all right.
Aye, but mind your P's and Q's. Stay off my crops. Leave me cows alone. Don't go tramping about them copses. Don't leave no litter.
I know all that.
Well, you might just mention it to that young floozer with long hair and clogs that were galloping through me turnip field a while back, picking up old fertiliser bags. I said, "Oi, what you doing with them fertiliser bags?" She says, "Oh," she says, "I'm going to make them into paint smocks," she said. Going on she were about how it's discrimination to keep cows and bulls in separate fields and why don't I keep bees and as how combined harvesters ought to be abolished because they're frightening the butterflies. But you tell her, if she doesn't leave me turnips alone, I'll pepper her bottom with buckshot. I will that. Now think on.
Jimmy, Flo, come here. Listen, Flo, I've been checking our supplies and there's a gravy cube missing.
Oh, yes. Jimmy borrowed it. He's sprinkling it on the surface of the stream to attract the trout.
What for?
So he can catch one.
How?
Tickling. You just tickle its underparts till it goes into a trance, then flip it out of the water and there it is.
Well, that's ridiculous. How can you send anything into a trance just by tickling its underparts?
I don't know. Might be worth a try.
Anyway, I thought the killing and eating of God's creatures was against your principles, Flo.
Well, it is really. But I'm prepared to allow it if it's a matter of survival.
Well, if it's a matter of survival, you can have a tin of our corned beef.
Oh, no. We've decided, me and Jimmy, that we've been living off your generosity for long enough. We're not going to take any more of your food, not another crumb.
Have you got any more gravy cubes, Honey Bunch?
Here you are. Is it attracting the fish?
Hard to see, really. The water keeps going brown.
We're going to live wild, off the land. All up in the woods and eat nuts and berries and wild rabbits and birds.
Well, if you're going to rely on eating only what you can tickle into submission, I should imagine you feel quite hungry after a while.
We'll probably get quite good at it with practice. We're going to start by tickling field mice and water voles and work our way up to rabbits and badgers and so forth.
Hopeless. I don't think there's any trout in there, you know. It's the pollution. The fertilizers, the weed killers, the phosphates, the nitrates, the fungicides.
Not to mention the gravy cubes.
You do realise that you'll have to get Farmer Colclough's permission for living in the woods, tickling badgers. I mean, it's all very well you two getting back to nature, but I don't see why you can't do it in a normal way, like me and Stan.
Normal? You call it normal? Coming out to the woods and meadows with your inflatable mattresses, your tin carrots, and your transistor radio so you can listen to the archers and feel all rural.
I'm sorry, but our idea of camping doesn't include sitting on damp grass eating frog spawn.
Well, you've not done any camping yet. You've been sat in your tent counting your tins of grub. You might as well be at work. Come on, Flo.
Well, yes, but it's more exciting somehow. Being under canvas.
I don't think this is going to work, Flo.
It will work. Your haunting melodies will bring a myriad woodland creatures scampering out of their holes. Gypsies do it all the time. That's why they're so good on the violin. They practice from an early age, using it to attract hedgehogs. They're a Romany delicacy, hedgehogs baked in clay.
Well, I reckon we could bring the BBC Northern Dance Orchestra with Eric Clapton on lead guitar and we still wouldn't get within tickling distance of a woodland creature. I reckon it's a dead loss.
Look. Look, there's a sparrow. It's come to listen. Oh, it's flown off again. No. It was a saffron milk cap, Sheila. They're very rare.
I don't care if it was a mermaid's kneecap, Florence. If it doesn't come sealed in a plastic container with a sell-by date on the front, cooking instructions on the back, and an address to send it to if not completely satisfied, it does not go in my farmhouse casserole.
But it's got...
No!
Look, while waiting for something to eat, what folk songs shall we sing round the campfire?
What have you got so far?
Well, I suggest Down by the Riverside, song is a roundelay. That's where I sing the first line, then you sing the first line while I sing the second line. Then Sheila sings the second line. No, I'm sorry. Sheila sings the first line while you sing the third line. I beg your pardon. I sing the third line while you sing the second line, then Flo joins in. Anyway, it can be very jolly.
It sounds a bit boring, Stanley.
No, it's very exciting once you get going into it. I remember once at a scout camp, the atmosphere was absolutely electric. I mean, young voices rising in harmony, the sparks crackling from the campfire. 32 of us there were, all sitting round in a big circle doing the actions.
Doing the actions?
Yeah, you go like this. I'm gonna lay down my heavy load down by the riverside, down by the riverside, down by the riverside. I'm gonna...
I know a good one where you do the actions and that.
Great. I'll write it down.
The cocaine song. Otherwise known as Take a on Me. Well, I'm going down the street coming up Main, looking for a woman that uses cocaine. Hey, hey, everybody on me. Take a on me.
Yeah, all right.
Oh.
Yes, all right. That's enough of that. I'm sure we can think of something far less offensive.
We could do El Condor Pasa. It's based on an 18th century Peruvian folk melody.
But we don't speak 18th century Peruvian.
It's got English lyrics to it.
Sing it.
I'd rather be a sparrow than a snail. Yes, I would, if I could.
He'd rather be a budgie.
Very amusing.
How about Starving to Death on Me Government Claim, an early protest song of the Oklahoma Sodbusters?
We are not Oklahoma sodbusters, whoever they are. No, really, I think we ought to try and sing a traditional English folk song.
OK, Clever Cogs, give us a traditional ballad of supermarket management.
I'll think of one if you give us the Scrounger's Lament.
Maybe it's because I'm a parasite.
Stan. Wake up, Stan. Stan? No. The tent. It's leaking.
This tent doesn't leak. It was rigorously inspected at every stage of manufacture.
Perhaps a bird pecked an hole in it.
Don't you think the manufacturers took that possibility into account in their exhaustive testing?
Perhaps it were a cow. I bet they didn't test it against cows.
Cows don't peck holes.
Well, whatever it is, this tent is no longer waterproof.
Tents aren't supposed to be waterproof. The canvas has to breathe. Otherwise, you get condensation.
Oh. Well, that's all right, then.
Right.
I just thought, what about Jimmy and Flo living wild? They'll get saturated.
I shouldn't worry. The wind and the rain are their dearest friends.
But it's ever so wet out there.
Yes.
Do you think they'll be all right?
Do you want to go and look for them?
Well, no.
Or go back to sleep then?
I can't.
Oh.
The tent's keeping me awake with its breathing.
It's not really living wild, though, is it, Jimmy? Sleeping in the van.
Cheer up, love. After all, we could have helped ourselves to Stan's food and drink. Instead, we shall find our breakfast in the woods and hedgerows, OK?
OK.
Come on in, love. Morning! Oh.
Morning.
Why aren't you two frozen to death?
Oh,
We
well,
rubbed ourselves with beeswax to keep out the wet and beat one another with birch twigs for warmth.
No, honestly, I was dead worried about you. Did you get enough sleep?
Spot of deep trance meditation here and there. Now then, it's C&D to cook breakfast. That's Flo and me, right?
Yes, yes.
Well, we can offer you a dozen free-range eggs.
Ooh.
Freshly picked mushrooms. And with your coffee, real cream, straight from the cow.
You sure they are mushrooms? Not deadly purple bobblecap or whatever they're called?
just ordinary mushrooms, I'm afraid.
You're afraid? I'm bleeding terrified. You've been fanning that little pile of soggy twigs now for the last hour and a half. You've used 3 boxes of matches and all the gas from my lighter. And you made enough smoke to broadcast the complete works of Shakespeare in Cherokee. Are you sure you don't want to use our double-burner propane gas camping stove?
Well, all right. But it won't taste the same.
Mind what you're doing with that fire now. I don't want my hedgerows ablaze.
Oh, hello, Mr. C. Don't worry, it's all under control.
Have you reconsidered your attitude to nettles as a source of high energy protein and pollination by bumblebee?
No, but I'm reconsidering my attitude toward campers.
Would you like to stay to breakfast, Farmer Coldclough? We got fried eggs and mushrooms.
I wouldn't say no, love. Very tasty, that, love. Lovely grub. Thanks a lot.
Oh, don't thank me. It was Jimmy and Flo that found them.
Found them? How do you mean, found them?
Well, the eggs and mushrooms. You found them in the woods and meadows, didn't you, Flo?
That's right, free-range eggs. Small perhaps, but nicely brown and speckledy. We found a dozen altogether.
Brown and speckledy. Little uns. Pheasant's eggs. Them's pheasant's eggs. A dozen of them. You might just as well have poached a dozen of me pheasants.
They were fried, actually.
Yeah, well, better that they should perish in the egg than grow to birdhood only to be shot down in a flurry of blood and feathers for the amusement of some bloated aristocrat. Don't you feel that way, Stan? I'm sure Lola does. We have just saved a dozen glorious woodland creatures from a brutal death.
What do you mean, saved them? You've just eaten the poor little buggers.
Now, that's different. An egg can't feel.
Don't be too sure of that, Jimmy. Experiments are being
Later,
carried
love,
out.
later.
My pheasants, my poor little birds.
Oh, your pheasants. Oh, that's typical, that. Your pheasants. You don't own the creatures of the woods and meadows, Farmer Coldclough. You don't even own the trees and soil. If your ancestors hadn't grabbed this land in the first place, driving the peasantry into debt and starvation, ploughing up their humble cabbage patches and deporting them to Australia if they so much as made up with the sheep to keep their little...
I'll give you half an hour to get off my land. And I don't want to find you when I get back, any of you.
Typical, that. Naked aggression masquerading as the rule of law. The story of landowners down the ages.
Are you going to help us with loading the van? Or are you going to stay here and be a martyr for the cause?
But what do you think, Jimmy?
Just this once, Flo, without wishing to create a precedent, I think we'd better consider ourselves evicted.
You mean we're not going to spearhead the agrarian revolution?
Not just at the moment, love.
And make sure we put that fire out properly. I don't want any stray sparks burning down his farmhouse.
Serve him right, the big bully.
I hope you're not going to go revolutionary on me as well, Sheil.
As if I would.
Share and share alike. Share and share